Hi everybody and welcome to new tutorial from EasyGeekTube. In today's lesson I'm going to show you how to protect your Facebook account. So recently I have seen friends posting on Facebook saying, hey guys, my account was hacked and please disregard whatever you guys received from them. Okay, and nowadays it's easy to avoid. And I'm going to show you in this tutorial how to protect your account. It's not only Facebook, it's on everything, on your bank account, on everything. So just like to make sure you're safe. And just before we jump into this, I would like to let you know if you guys are interested in more tech security tutorials like this one, or you're interested in technology in general, just make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate this bell to get in everything I publish right away. Awesome. Let's jump into the video now. So you go to your account picture, then settings and privacy, then settings, and then security and login. The first one we're going to talk about is where you're logged in now. So this is the location and the device you're logged in. So in my case, I have Windows PC, Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. And assuming this account is just created for teaching purposes, but in your case, it's going to be a lot like locations that you logged in before, just to give you a brief idea where your account has been used. And then change password. That's in case you need to change your password. Save your login information. It will only be saved on the browser and devices you choose. You know what I mean? And then like the most important thing I would like to mention is how to protect your account. So how to protect it is we have to follow a few things. So the first thing I would like to mention when it comes to protect your account is the password. The password is the key. So we need to make it as long as possible. So the longest, the better. And it has to have capital and small letters. Make sure to have capitals and small letters. Like just keep doing the password like capital, small letters, capital, small letter. It's going to be hard for hackers to do that and to guess which letters you had it capital or which letters you had it small. You know what I mean? And you have to use numbers as well. Numbers. Put numbers in between. Numbers at the end, numbers in the beginning. And you have to use symbols like at, percentage, or let's say like any other, and, or anything. You know what I mean? Also, that's the first thing. Also, you need to change your password every 3 to 6 months. It depends on how public you are. You know what I mean? That's the first thing we mentioned about the password. So to sum everything, it has to be long as possible. It has to have numbers, symbols, capital and small letters. That's just to start with. And you have to change it every 3 to 6 months. Like that's, as I said, it's not only to Facebook, that's to everything, to all your accounts. You have to be sure you're safe. That's the first thing. The other thing is, we're going to see here, it says use two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication is a very good thing. And I'm going to show you what does that mean. Here. So this is the two-factor authentication. You can use a text message, but I personally don't recommend this. The text message is, they can easily make a phone number that has your phone number. Like, you know what I mean? They just like you create a plan that has your phone number. It's not that easy, I mean, but they still can do it. And they can receive a text message with a code so they can log into your account. Other thing I would like to, what I recommend to use is to use authentication app. Authentication app is the Do app or Google Authenticator. Those are great. So you punch in your password, and it's and you hit submit, and then it's going to show you like a barcode. You download the Do app. This is the Do app, Do Mobile. It's called Do Mobile, or Google Authenticator app on your mobile phone, and you're going to scan this barcode that is showed, and then every time you log into your Facebook, it's going to ask you for a code. And that code is going to be on the mobile application you used. So assuming you used Google Authenticator, you scanned in the barcode, and then when you try to log into your Facebook, after you punch in your password, it's going to ask you for a second layer of protection. The second layer is going to be a code, and this code change periodically. Okay, so every time you open the app, it's going to give you, it's going to show you like Facebook, and this is the code you use now, and it's going to count a time. You know what I mean? So after this time, you cannot use this code to open your Facebook account. So assuming like somebody saw your authenticator code, you know, and then know your password, try to open it, they can't. You know, like, because it has very limited time, it's gonna change. So it's very good, and they cannot like create a like a phone number that's yours, the same as yours, and get your phone number. You know, like a simulator SMS, or I'm not sure what's called, to be honest, simulator cell phone or something. So they cannot do this in case you use the app. So my recommendation is the usage of the authentication app, and I personally used Google Authenticator and I used Do Mobile. They're both great. The other thing is, it's something very fancy. It's called security key. Security key is like, you know, the memory card, the flash memory you use to store your data. It's kind of the same thing, but it does not do anything despite just you plug it in your computer, or even you can plug it to your phone or your tablet or something. They have, I'm going to show you now. And what this does, this kind of make like a private key. Like, you know, your key to enter your home. It's kind of the same thing. So it's like a specially designed. It will allow you to use your Facebook account securely. And you can even use it on more than one application, more than one software, more than one website, you know? So this is a great idea. And I'm going to show you on Amazon, the ones I saw. Like, for example, here, let me show you. Let me just go back. Here we go. You're going to see a lot. It's called two-factor authentication USB. You just plug it in, and the system will like generate automatically will know the private key. So this is just like a key. You plug it in your computer. Your hackers does not know this key, so they cannot use it. And even they added another layer. If you guys can see, there is like a button. The companies added another security layer. You have to press this button in order to get it activated, in order to enter your account. Very high protection, this one. Okay, and if we hit use security key, it's going to ask you for a password as well, and then you have to plug this in and let the system do its job. All right, let's see what else we can do to protect our account. So here we have authorized logins. Authorized logins, as it says, review a list of devices where you won't have to use a login code to log in. But I personally don't recommend this, because like maybe you lose your iPad, or you lose your like laptop, or something happens. So I personally try to do the job every single time and be safe and not to regret anything. You know what I mean? So it's best to just like use the two-factor authentication every single time you log in. Get alerts about unrecognized logins. What does that mean? If we hit edit, it's going to show us get an alert when anyone logs into your account from unrecognized device or browser. So assuming somebody else from a different country or a different place logged into your account, tried to open your account, or logged in. Like maybe you're traveling to a different area or going somewhere and you logged in, so it's going to send you a notification. So I need you to make sure this get notification is activated. Okay? And if you need it to come through Messenger as well, you can hit a get notification. And also what I like to do is get email alerts at my email address, and you can add emails as much as you want. Here also you can choose 3 to 5 friends to contact if you get locked out. So you can add like trusted friends that you can call them for help if your account is locked or something and you need a code. So Facebook can send them codes technically. And here is another layer. It's called advanced. It's called an encrypted notification emails. So add extra security to notifications email from Facebook. Only you can decrypt these emails. So if you hit edit, it's going to ask you for a public key. There's a public key and there's a private key. And I'm going to make another video on this. So if you guys are interested to learn about this is very important. Public key you can share between like anyone you want to exchange information with, but the private key is the one that you have. So only you can decrypt a message that somebody has your public key send it to you. This is very unique and very advanced, and I'm going to make another tutorial soon about this. And sometimes they use it with the cryptocurrency as well. So if you guys are interested in this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell so you can get the video whenever I publish it. Here it says see recent emails from Facebook. This, if you hit view, it's going to show you the emails that Facebook sent to you recently. You know what I mean? So just to make to sum everything up, so first of all, you need to choose a very long password, like as long as possible, as long as you can. The longest the better. Keep this in mind. The longest the better. This password has to have capital and small letters. Also, it has to have numbers, symbols. Okay? Numbers, symbols, capital and small letters, and you keep changing, like putting the numbers at the beginning, middle, like after the middle, and then at the end, and keep going. You know what I mean? So try to be as productive as possible. The other thing is to use two-factor authenticator. Two-factor authenticator, as I said, I don't recommend using SMS. I will recommend using authenticator app like Do Mobile or Google Authenticator. All right, and you can also be more productive and buy one of those USB authenticators, or it's called 2FA, two-factor authenticator security key, and it's going to work as like the key for your home, and it's going to be unique. Okay, that's and you have also to, as we said, you have to change your password every 3 to 6 months, depending on how public and how well known you are, because like the well known, the more attractive to hackers to hack. Okay, so and like giving all of that, I'm assuming you guys have a good idea now how to protect your Facebook account as well as other accounts like a bank account or other like Instagram or anything else. It's kind of the same idea, and they're all trying to do the two-factor authentication as much as they can. Alright, I hope you guys like that tutorial, and if this is the case, and you, as I said, if you're interested in more security tutorials like this one, or you're interested in any technology tutorials, make sure to hit this subscribe button. Also, I created a video about IP addresses, what does that mean, and how to know your IP address, and what the difference between public and private IP address. If you're interested, check this link above, and see you on the next lesson. Thank you. Bye bye.